At least I think we are. I'm waiting for.
No, well, we're still offline.
No, no, I see us.
Oh, now I do.
Boom.
Did you tweet?
It should have automatically tweeted, but let's see. Twitter.
No. You
Launch
didn't tweet
Twitter.
it. Twitter?
Connect. Launch Twitter.
Bing. Should you turn everything off? Like that.
Yep, I am. I'm just tweeting. Ba, 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 ba.
What is this? Oh,
Yep. Sounds good.
nice.
Yes, Punk Gopher. This is the free play.
Hi,
Hello,
Punk
everybody.
Gopher. I'll say hi to Punk Gopher.
Oh, please say something.
No.
I didn't check the whoop today.
What?
Rectify that. Rectify. Not sure what I feel about the shirt now. It's cute, I guess.
Aw, cute. Why the dinosaurs?
I guess the crest, I guess.
Yeah, I don't get the dinosaurs part or the octopus part. Maybe there's some meaning in there I'm not getting. So on the left is Wash, and on the right is a doctor. Yeah, it had to be the doctor.
I don't remember him wearing but
Sometimes he did. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, that's cute. Two by two and hands of blue.
Is that on the shirt?
No, someone quoted that. I think it's from the show.
Oh, that's where the tie's from. For the dudes that were hunting for him.
Oh, Wash had dinosaurs all over his console?
Oh, that's right. The two dinosaurs. Well, wait a minute. They both weren't. Hold on. What's going on, Aaron?
Hey, Aaron.
Hello. But the thing is, though, even though he did have dinosaurs on his thing,
Other
the two
people
that
are,
he was fighting with was the Stegosaurus and the.
I think everybody's a little, there are some people who get it and some people who don't in the comments. So it's like, I feel like I'm not a true Firefly fan.
Oh, it's I don't know. Yeah, like the octopus. What the I don't know.
Okay, and the octopus references, River. Because River fights like she's...
Oh, no. Remember when she got to the city and they had the encoded message?
Mm-hmm.
It was the octopus in the cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
It's still, man, you really have to know the show to
Yeah.
get the references.
Yep, I remember the octopus because when she was in the city, that's when she went shit crazy. Yep.
Someone said the brim of Jane's hat looks like a croissant, and I can't unsee it, and it does.
It does look croissant.
And I can't unsee it
It
either.
does look croissant.
Okay. Man, you really have to know Firefly to get those references. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I got the hat and everything.
Of course, I got
Some
the
of the major
hat.
stuff.
I got the hat, and I got the shirt.
It was the dinosaur that threw me off. And then, like you said, the octopus threw me off until you explained it. But then that totally made sense when they said river. When you said river, that's what kicked it off for me.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have Jane hats.
We should sport them today.
Do you really want to sport them when it's not as cool as it could be in here? Is that what you really want to do?
What do you mean they weren't ripping people off? They did.
Who? What? I must be missing.
On the Last of Us.
Hi. Who was ripping? Okay.
You're talking about, they did rip the dude off with the map.
Well, not intentionally. I guess I mean to say. Not intentionally.
Okay.
Hey, Hando. Hando's here. That means we get our random roll. I ain't got to do nothing when Hando's here.
Give me a second. So, the article was from 6/25.
But we didn't talk about it but we didn't find out
I'm-
about it afterwards. I'm going to have this in my, because I want to talk about this website because I like it. Ooh, salad from Genghis makes you belch. I said we were going to start on time. It didn't happen. We've
Huh.
we've been home for over half an hour, but
All
yet
right.
we still don't start on time.
Well, shut up. Let's go. Let's do it.
How you gonna rush now?
It's not rushing. You know what? I'm gonna open up.
Rush, rush, hurry, hurry, love will come to me.
Let's see. Conversations, tools, options. Yeah, I'm gonna open up my Skype
Oh,
on
you
today.
young kids don't even remember
Oh,
Rush.
it's always open. Okay.
My
Skype on
docs
the.
is having issues.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, my docs is having issues. It won't let me edit.
What is?
My Google Docs. Oh, wait. Oh, that's weird.
What's weird?
I don't know. It was just having issues. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
Wow.
Is that loud?
I don't know.
I I promise we did. What is that?
Well, we didn't do the music. That's the fan. No, I could probably turn it off.
I'm okay, but are you?
I thought I turned it down. There we go. That off. There. There. Turn it down. Boop 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 boop. There we go. Okay, I was ready.
I've been ready.
You have been.
Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast with your prepping couple, Jay and Renee Valentine.
Today is Monday, July 1st, 2013,
And this is episode 114.
and the beginning of our vacation.
Whoop,
Vacation,
whoop.
vacation.
Oh yeah. This is the ValentineCast. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Our intro music is done by Pretty Lights Music, whose new album is dropping tonight at midnight.
Tonight? Oh,
But I have it already
how'd you get it already?
because I pre-ordered.
Ah.
Name of the album is A Color Map of the Sun. As always, he gives his music out for free, but if you want to be generous, you can throw him a few bones, or dollars, or cents. He'll gladly accept it, but prettylightsmusic.com is where you can go check it out, and he graciously lets us use his music for our podcast, and we thank him for the utmost,
I know.
highest
The highest,
praise.
the highest praise, the highest praise.
But nah, what's going on to our chat room?
I know we have people here every week. I'm like, oh my God, somebody's listening to us.
Yep.
Hi. Y'all made me so nervous. Hi, Hando. And Ashley 3 Classy, aka Aaron, is in the house.
From the Black
And
Astronaut
from the Black
Podcast.
Astronauts Podcast.
Yep.
This is true. And Hando is in the house.
What is going on, Hando?
See,
A little. I heard a little something. I think Hando may have a podcast from VTW Productions.
see, you know all these things. That's why I'm with you.
That's
You know
what-
all the things.
I think so. I mean, he hasn't officially told me yet.
No one tells us when they have a podcast except Aaron. Aaron will put his podcast
You know what
on
I'm
blast
saying?
across. See, you all need to take a little lesson from Aaron and put your all's podcast on blast all over ValentineCast.
Right.
Boom.
But I'm just assuming because I'm basing off of getting followed by Hando, and I saw BTW at the end. So um, I assume, because you know what happens when I assume. And I'm used to doing this, because when I assume, I totally make an ass of myself. But you know what? I'm not too ashamed.
Well, I have to tell you that you're wrong. Hando does not have a podcast.
He does not.
He does not. Well, Hando, you should. Just go out and make one.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. Do it to it.
Yeah.
So, as I said before, this is the start of our vacation. I'll be talking a lot about our destination, this podcast, as I'm super excited.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you who don't know, every year Scott Johnson holds a conference, I guess, for a better word, where a whole bunch of nerds get together and they... Geeks and nerds. They get together in Salt Lake City. It's gotten bigger and bigger every year. This year he ran at a ski lodge.
That's what she said.
This getting bigger and bigger.
It gets bigger and bigger every year.
Mm-hmm. I don't even want to think who it... Okay. Anyway, so this year, it's over July 4th weekend. We're leaving Wednesday, coming back Sunday. And this is our event. This is the event we look forward to every single year.
Yeah.
I look forward to this. Don't tell anybody, but I look forward to this more than going to Thanksgiving to see my extended family. Sorry, Mom. But I do.
Yeah.
But so I'm super excited. So I get to see people that I only see once a year, but that I talk to almost every day.
Right.
So yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to tell you all about it next Monday, because it's going to be just all Nerdtacular next Monday.
Oh yeah.
Unless something else comes up. But so are you super excited?
I am super excited. Just ready to not have to worry about work for a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh, we really needed this vacation. Like, there's time when you're just sitting there at work and you're like, oh my God, I really need a vacation. Like, even little things get on your nerves so bad. Right. That's when you know you need a vacation.
Oh yeah. And I mean, I love my job. We both love our job.
We do.
A lot. But there comes times when you need a little break, get out there and just kick back, relax, not have to worry about, when's this due, when's that due, and everything else. But, that's just how you roll. I mean, we roll, we professionals up in here. We're going to go on vacation and definitely enjoy it. So, definitely.
I'm
so if any of our listeners are at Nerdtacular, make sure you holler at us.
Yeah, just say hi, and then I'll do oh my God, I can't believe you listen. I'll probably say that about 1 million times.
She will.
If 1 million people listen to us, then I would say it 1 million times. But I'll probably end up saying it twice, maybe, if I'm lucky. Hi, Moo, and also Moo Hogan joined us in the chat room.
Yep.
Do I know Moo Hogan?
You do.
Sorry. Oh.
From Nashville.
Hi, Moo Hogan from Nashville.
His wife is
Zabi.
See, this is
I was thinking that. I was thinking that.
So this is what's going to happen when we go out to Nerdtacular. Renee's gonna be like, "Hi," and she's gonna look at me. I'm gonna say, "Hey, what's going on, Salem?"
And then I'll be like, "Oh, hey, Salem."
Yeah.
That's basically how it goes. Because I warned people on Twitter.
Right.
I cannot remember anybody for crap. It's horrible how much I cannot remember someone.
Right.
I may talk to you for like a whole day at a Nerdtacular and then not even remember who you are the next Nerdtacular.
Right.
So,
right.
Don't be offended. That's just how I am, and just take it with a grain of salt, because that's just how my memory is. But I'm excited to see everyone, even if I don't remember them. I'm still excited to see you.
Oh yeah. So this weekend.
This past weekend.
Weekend wrap up. Boom. That's how you people say it, right?
That's Hando.
What do you mean, you people?
Who doesn't have a podcast.
Hando, who doesn't have a podcast but makes bumpers for people.
Yep, he does.
Okay.
So this past week, DOMA was struck down by the SCOTUS.
Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, Doma.
It was struck down by the SCOTUS,
The SCOTUS.
SCOTUS,
The SCOTUS.
which is for short, which is Twitter speech for
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court of the United States.
But see, every time I hear it, I think POTUS, like from Veep. You know how they say?
Every time somebody tweeted it, I thought scrotum. So, you know.
And it doesn't have that many letters in common.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
It needs an R and an M.
Okay. It just needs an R and an M. But come on, it's kind of like that cream. The
Vagicream.
Vanicream.
Vanicream.
Vanicream. And I said, if I had a product that was for my face or something,
right,
I wouldn't call it Vanicream.
Vanicream. Yeah.
Vanicream.
So
because
it starts with a V.
Starts with a V, and it's cream. And somebody may think it's for their vagina.
Yeah, and they probably wouldn't think of it, but it makes you think of that.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's a horrible name.
Right.
Horrible name. Like Vagifoam.
Right,
Correct,
exactly.
Aaron. Like Vagifoam.
Yep.
So,
if you want to hear a great story about Vagifoam, go check out Black Astronaut Podcast. Was that number 10, I believe? No, was it number 10?
Were we? I think we were 10.
I don't know. See, Aaron's going to shoot me.
10.
He's going to shoot me.
10. I think I was on 10. Yeah, 10.
Oh, look at that.
I love how I get memory stuff right. And I'm like,
no, I'm the one that said 10 first.
Hey, but I agreed.
You always agree with me.
I do not. You're always wrong. So DOMA. So I'm super excited.
Right.
Because it's one more step towards legalizing same-sex marriage in the whole country. And I know that this is not the end-all be-all.
But I'm afraid.
That. Afraid?
I'm afraid of our marriage.
Oh, yeah, because as soon as that happened, our marriage just fell apart.
Renee and I started fighting.
We started fighting.
We never had a fight.
About divorce.
We never had a fight in our life.
DOMA, what was keeping our marriage together.
Uh-huh.
Now that DOMA is gone, I fear for us and the podcast.
Right.
So I want you all to realize that.
Yeah, make sure you put your phone on vibrate.
Whoa. Hold on. Let's stop right here.
I know.
Because I put my phone on vibrate and my iPad. And what did I say to you before we started podcasting? Make sure your devices are on silent.
Yep. See, DOMA effect. Bam.
You cannot blame DOMA for everything now,
okay.
Jay.
I can, too.
You can, but I don't know what you would be right. But what DOMA did basically was just upheld the same-sex marriage decision
right.
in the states that are currently practicing same-sex marriage. Now, that doesn't mean that other states will have to recognize their marriage even. But it's just one step closer.
One step closer.
You just made up a song. That's not even a song.
More you know.
Anyway, so yay for that. I was super excited. And I loved all the Twitter love that was going across my feed. Mm-hmm. I heard a lot of people were upset, and they told and they tweeted about the people that were on their feeds, and I was glad I didn't have that. So yay for love. Love is the word that comes and goes. Okay. And this is just as exciting as DOMA being struck down, but Old Navy had dollar flip-flops on Saturday.
That's right. Flip-flops. Take that.
My flippy floppies.
That's right. So we got to support our people that wear flip-flops.
I know. Because there are a lot of people that wear flip-flops, let me tell you.
Yep.
So they aren't just shower shoes. They're not. So every year,
right.
Old Navy sells their flip-flops for $1 on a certain day.
That is right.
In the middle of the summer. Mm-hmm. That means the flip-flops cost about 10 cents to make. They're still making a huge profit.
I don't even want to go into that whole thing.
We woke up on Saturday morning, and we were like, okay, let's go to lunch. Let's go to breakfast before we go to the dollar flip-flop sale.
Right.
And so we had lunch, breakfast. Why do I keep saying lunch? We had breakfast, and then we went over there about 9:45 because we figured they opened up at 7. Parking lot was full.
Yep.
They opened up at 7 a.m. We were like, well, so?
Yeah, we was like, Okay, I
Like,
guess so.
all right, next year I guess we'll know. So I managed to get some colors I didn't already have. Jay got some flip
I
flops.
did. I did.
So we paid $10 for some flip
Flippy
flops,
floppies.
and of course they lured me in with $2 tank tops.
Yep.
So
So good old
it
tank tops.
happens.
Yep.
But I mean, some people don't like Old Navy. They feel their clothes are a little
I'm real close.
subpar.
I'm getting real close to the 2X's.
You are, but I like Old Navy.
So I'm
The
excited about that.
the fabric can tend to be a little thin on things, so I have to, layer,
Yep. You have to layer.
which I don't love to
Right.
do. But so dollar flip floppies.
And then after we rolled out of there, we went to K&G. I went to K&G, which I'm a little sad, a little bit.
So
Since
tell people what K&G is.
K&G is a clothing store here in Louisville, Kentucky, and in other cities as well.
Hmm.
Um, this is where I've learned about hookups, which I never knew what a hookup was.
Okay. I,
So a hookup,
okay, I didn't know it was called a hookup.
right,
But
right.
you've seen hookups. You just didn't know what it was. That it
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
had a
okay,
name.
I've seen hookups. So if you see some, I guess, older men,
Yes.
it's usually
A lot of times it's older
men,
African American
older
men.
African American men wearing like, if they have on some like um, blue and white checkered shorts and they have a shirt that matches,
Yeah.
that's a hookup.
Yeah.
Which,
And sometimes it's pants, but it just depends on time of year.
right, depends on time of year.
And
I had no idea that's what it was called. I
like
just thought
they're
it was just clothes.
they're basically like a kids clothes. Like they match
Oh,
the
I
top
made
and
you
the.
calling the hookups Geranimals from Walmart.
That's what
That's
I
pretty
feel
much what you.
like. If you
that-
have a
that's-
shirt and some shorts that exactly match.
right.
Okay. But so when it's shorts, they always wear the shoes with no socks.
Right.
And when it's pants, they always wear like the shiny colored dress shoes. They have like purple or lavender or green shoes on.
Right. Right.
And they'll be like patent leather.
And I never been I never. That's something my dad would do. No offense, Dad, but
Would your dad ever hook up type?
no, but that'd be something that he would do.
Okay, so you think
Maybe.
you would wear a hookup?
Or maybe someone his age.
My
maybe.
father would not wear a
I
hookup.
bet your dad would wear a
Oh, he
hookup.
would not. We should like get a picture of a hookup
That's what I'm
and
trying
then
to find.
and then tell my dad. Well, but maybe they're the only ones who call them hookups.
That is true.
Maybe our black card is not being taken. Because I was like, man, I'm supposed to know about this. Apparently, I'm supposed to know they were called hookups, but apparently I didn't.
But anyway,
Anyway,
this clothing store. I don't go there for the hookups. I go there because I like they have a good price on jeans like Perry Ellis, Sean John, what was that Beverly Hills Polo and all that other stuff. They have great prices on jeans.
They have Polo, so you can tell Polo they got Polo.
And so I go there to get my jeans, and I got my jeans because I don't want to go to Casual Male any longer
And pay $60
and pay
for
$60
one,
for one pair.
which is ridiculous.
So I walked out of K&G with 3 pairs of jeans and a modern V-neck T-shirt that I have on right now for like $42. So I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, back in the day, all $40 would get me. $40 would get me like 2 packs of underwear from Casual Male, and 2 packs is only like 4. It's only like 4 pair. You know what I'm saying? So you paying like $10, $12 a pair for.
Man,
But
they dig guys on clothes. They
did.
dig.
They
All right,
did.
so women have it made in general,
Mm-hmm.
except when it comes to bras.
That's true.
If you now, you can get cheap bras,
Mm-hmm.
but if you get a cheap bra, you will hate life.
Right.
That's one item on a female that needs to be quality. Because I've had bras that are not quality, and the underwire will poke through the fabric and scratch the heck out of me. That is not fun.
Right.
People, guys don't even realize, but it's not fun at all.
So, but while I was there, we found out that they're closing. So
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Like,
on July 22nd, they're closing. So I'm a little sad about that, but I think the closest one's up in Cincinnati, and that means I gotta go to Ohio.
Well, We can go to Nashville.
Mm.
It's in
Okay,
Nashville.
Nashville's
It's 3
better.
hours away.
Nashville's better. I'm just
What's wrong
playing.
with
I'm
Ohio?
playing.
I like
I'm trying to
Ohio.
throw some Ohio hate up there.
I like Ohio. I used to live in Ohio.
No,
Hey, shout out to Ohio. So,
you're
what?
supposed to say shout out to Buckeyes. I know
I
Aaron's.
love Buckeyes.
I know
You know
Aaron's.
what Buckeyes are?
Yeah, I need
It's-
chocolate with peanut butter in
Ooh,
it. I
like
know what
Reese's
it is.
Cups.
Come on now. But nah, I knew Aaron's from Ohio, so
So are you gonna rag on every state that people are from?
depends who it is.
Depends.
Like I rag on Canada, you know.
Okay. Speaking of Canada, since you brought it up,
Happy
Happy
Canada
Canada
Day!
Day!
Ayy.
A boot.
What's that a boot?
What's Canada Day all about? So it's Canada Day. Do you know what? I've been so busy with other stuff. I
Mhm.
didn't look up the history of Canada Day, which is what I normally would do.
Right.
Is it the same as our Independence Day?
I don't know. So
Oh, I thought
basically,
you might know.
from what Captain Canuck, Jeff Bronco Sire himself,
Canuck.
so he's gonna be spending the fourth with us out
He
at
is.
the Snowbird. So I
He's
asked
the
him.
manliest man I've ever met in my entire life.
So I asked him. I was like, so what are you doing for Canada Day? You'll be here for the fourth, so share with us what you do for your country's day.
Mhm.
He said last night was out at a cottage and watched fireworks from the dock.
Okay.
Today is getting ready for Nerdtacular 13 and beers.
23.
23.
So that's all he did was watch fireworks?
Yeah. I mean, that's all we do.
You're supposed to go to barbecues.
Well, he probably ate. I mean, come on now. That goes without saying.
And fly
That-
like American flags everywhere. America.
They don't fly American flags. They fly
They should.
Canadian flags.
Everyone should fly
And here's
American
my thing.
flags. America.
I'm looking at Captain Canuck.
What the
He looks like a
comic
brother.
book character?
Yeah, he looks like a brother a little bit at
You
that
know they
age.
ain't got no black people in Canada. Don't even start.
I know.
I mean,
Let's
now if
see.
he was, no, he's not. He's just really
It
tanned.
was just that
babe.
angle.
Yes, he's not
And
even.
why is he tanned?
He's
that like
tanned in the.
is that like a superpower?
It,
That's a super.
ability to look tan whenever
Yep.
they can.
Yep.
That's horrible, Brian. I'm sorry, Brian. It puts me to shame.
America.
America. So
You remember
what?
the Mandarin
Oh,
from Iron
yeah.
Man 3? America.
America.
So Captain Canuck, he said they rebooted Captain Canuck today as well.
How appropriate on Canada Day.
When else are they gonna do it? I mean, Marvel Heroes is having
They
their
have other days.
they're having their sale on Marvel Heroes for heroes, and Captain America and Wolverine are half off.
Because of Canada Day.
Canada Day, and then Captain America for Independence Day. So, at
It was-
first they didn't have Wolverine on there. They just had Captain America, and then
Countryist.
the
Nationist.
Marvel Heroes is just not American. It's Canadians also there. Why can't we get Wolverine for $6? So
Do you know one of the biggest scandals that would be
what?
if they found out that Captain America really wasn't from America?
That would be awesome.
Can you imagine? You find out he's from some other
He said,
country.
where's your birth certificate? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It'd be like, oh, this was a lie all this time. So anyway, so Candy's closing. We're gonna still go down there because Jay tends to like their hookups.
And then also, if you need pots or pans or anything like that, and you don't want to spend a lot of money but get good quality, head over to Walmart and pick up some Paula Deen pans.
They're on sale.
They're on sale
So we're gonna talk much about the Paula Deen thing because
because it's played out.
it's played out.
I'm
Everybody's
tired.
already talked about it. We're not gonna talk about it, but I just think it's funny.
I think it's funny because
Walked in, big old red on no, because it wasn't even the sale thing. It was the clearance.
yeah, it was the clearance thing.
It was the clearance tag.
Right.
So everywhere, because people were posting pictures online, and at every Walmart they slashed the prices.
Right.
Because they want to get that racist pots and pans out of there.
Now you gotta understand. When I started playing golf, I had a set of Fuzzy Zoller golf clubs.
Right.
And Fuzzy Zoller's from Indiana. But back in '97, What'd you say?
I was correcting you, but go on.
What'd I say?
Zoller. It's Zeller.
Zoller, Zeller,
That's what I said. That's why I just
FZ.
didn't continue.
No, it's
Go on.
fine.
No,
And it's funny
that's
that
fine.
you know the name.
Because it's from around here.
It's from around here. Okay. But anyway, Mr. Fuzzy. When Tiger won the Masters,
The green,
the Green Jacket,
the green coat games. That's what I call it.
which is the Masters. You know, Fuzzy was drunk, and Fuzzy said, "I guess we're gonna have chicken and watermelon for the dinner, because he gets to pick the dinner."
Right.
So Kmart dropped their endorsement of Fuzzy. All hell broke loose. Kind of to the Paula Dean, but social media wasn't at its
Oh
peak.
my gosh, can you imagine
Oh
if
my
social
God.
media was at its peak when Fuzzy Zeller said what he did?
Poor Fuzzy. He wouldn't have that he wouldn't have his own golf course up there
No, he
probably.
wouldn't. He
But
wouldn't.
anyway,
Because the internet never forgets.
I could have taken my Fuzzy Zeller clubs back to Kmart and got a new set. But I love my Fuzzy Zeller clubs.
Racist. You racist. You so
I
racist.
had them broken in.
God, you're so racist.
Right. Yeah. And hey, Fuzzy Zeller, he was a good guy.
And now people who are younger,
Right.
who don't live around this area, have no idea who he is, probably.
Right. And then, so we got this whole Paula Dean thing going on. You know what I'm saying?
Aaron said, but yes, he doesn't make delicious mac and cheese.
Yeah, he doesn't make a delicious mac and
I've
cheese.
never tried her mac and cheese. I wonder if it's really good.
We never went out. See, now I feel a little sad because we never went out to
The buffet.
the buffet
And paid $20.
and paid $26 to go eat Paula Dean's butter.
Butter. I can just imagine she has a big old vat of butter.
Right. And
that-
the last time we
yeah.
went out to the casino was the India Irie / John Legend concert.
Which we didn't even go in the casino.
Well, we went in for
Did
like a
we?
minute.
Oh.
Then because it's mine, but I was like, I'm spending $20, and that's it.
We're the most careful, cautious people at the casino.
Hey man, I worked hard for that $20.
I work hard for the money.
So yeah, go get some Paula Dean pans and
Paula
stuff.
Dean pots and pans.
I
I'm sure her
would. I
stuff.
almost picked up some just for collectors.
For collectors? Really?
Yeah.
No, we don't need Paula Dean for
Now
collectors.
I have to admit. Now I appreciate everybody being concerned and not liking the N-word.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
But there comes a time when, if it's not offending, I think during that whole time, I felt like people were being offended for me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I thought it was more funny than anything. And I know, I mean, I probably shouldn't think it was, but I thought it was funny. And I think I read her
Dissertation?
deposition.
Deposition?
No, not a
Dissertation?
deposition.
Dissertation.
And it was so funny.
Yeah.
Her deposition was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was just making me laugh.
Right.
And her interviews were funny. It's like,
I think too some of
I
that
don't know.
too. I think too some of that too is coming from our generation of South Park, right?
right.
You know,
Right.
and you have Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? And then you have, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I just like, okay, Paula Dean, you're old.
She old,
And
but
I think what was so funny is that she didn't sound apologetic for anything. She was just like, "What are y'all offended about?"
I think it's one thing that pissed everybody off.
Yeah.
It must have been. It had
That
to be.
she didn't act sorry that
But
she said it.
I didn't watch one video.
I didn't watch the video,
I didn't listen to one interview except for what people may have played on shows.
especially TMS.
You know, but you know, I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
I should care. Should I care?
Aaron, no. But Aaron, I totally agree with you. She's a bad businesswoman. Her brother is a horrible businessman, and she didn't have a tight hand over him. So she should.
That's what
horrible.
happens when I'm like, you mix family and business, man. I'm
just
sorry.
Your family just run business off the rails.
There's just some things that there's some things I can do with non-family members. Like if something happens,
Mm-hmm.
and I can handle that. You see what I'm saying? But if it's a family member, it's kind of like, oh man, this is my family. What do I do? Come on, you know. But more than likely, I'll do what needs to be done because that's
Yeah.
me. But that puts stuff in an awkward place.
Well, I'm just saying, like he brought porn into the business.
Right.
He watched porn at the business.
Right.
He went into a meeting and set some papers down on the desk, and it had porn on top of the papers that he set down.
That's hilarious.
So it's like, isn't there a point where you say, hey, dude, like she gave him the business kind of thing, I
Right.
think, but there comes a point where you're like, hey, dude, hey, you can't be bringing porn up in this restaurant
Unless you
do
work at PTs.
unless you work at PTs. Porn, but do you know porn might not even be allowed there for all you know?
That is true.
You
Because
can't bring outside porn.
well, they can't even wear. They have to wear clothes
They have to, yeah.
at the strip club.
Well, they gotta wear underwear.
They have to wear underwear.
Like strip clubs here used to be total nudity, and I can say that I experienced that at least once before the thing went into effect.
Okay.
So I've been to a totally nude strip club.
I've yet to go to a strip club.
It's called the Hourglass.
And
It was the dirtiest strip club I've ever been to in my entire life.
And you told me you'd go with me to one.
I
but-
will.
But
You don't ever express any desire to go,
I don't
and I
have
will
a
go with.
desire.
I will
because
totally go to
I
strip
read
club
for
with
you.
you.
I rather put I rather
Hey.
spend that money to put a pole up in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, I could do that. But I'll tell you why I don't mind going to a strip club, because I always get in free because they always think I'm gay. It's great. No cover charge over here.
Right.
But and plus
I'm cheap.
they can do some stuff. I'm like, how did you learn how to do that? I'm
But
like,
here's my thing.
what?
I'm gonna explain to everybody in the chat room. It's particularly Aaron. Here's my thing. Like I said, I went to the casino.
Right.
I said I got $20. That's all I'm gonna spend. Now, if I go to strip club, I'm like, I'm not paying her to
So-
come over here
To shake
shake her booty for me.
or
Because
shake
I
her
can be
stuff
like,
all up in your face.
Because I can be like,
because they
I'll be
finna
like,
do that.
hey Renee, hey Renee, will you get up and shake your booty for me? You shake your booty for me, baby.
And I have never told him no.
Right.
So there you go. So anyway, this weekend, let's go back to our weekend.
That was the weekend.
Oh yeah, because I talked about Nerdtacular.
Yep.
Woo!
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into. Man, we spent 30 minutes on the weekend wrap up.
And at least 5 minutes on strip clubs.
Strip club.
Technology.
This is a sad day for Renee.
I've gotten better.
You have?
I'm glad. All right, so Google Reader closes doors today.
Which is, I don't even want to talk about Google and their poor decision.
This was not a good decision.
Right.
But I've had, how long to get used to it? 2 months?
I think it was 2 months.
2 months to get used to it. So as soon as I heard that they were going to close their RSS feed
There was
aggregator.
a mad scramble.
Oh my God, I was so upset. I was like, I can't believe you're taking away Google Reader.
Right,
That
right.
is the one product I use most aside from email. I used that all day, every day. So I was more than a little upset. So I went through all the options and I finally found one that kind of works like Google Reader when I use it a certain way, which is Feedly.
Right.
I don't like their default display of having like, it looks like
Yeah,
magazine.
I
don't want that.
You want your Google Reader
I want my
experience.
plain Google Reader, just have
Yeah.
a list of feeds, and I click on them, and I get a list of that's what I want. So, Feedly, I've kind of got it to do what I wanted, and I've been using Feedly since then
Right.
because I didn't want to go back to Reader and get used to it. So I haven't been affected as bad, but it was a good service. People liked it, and I guess not enough people used it.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that used it really loved it. So check out Feedly. I use Feedly, but I don't use the default. If you want a kind of like Google Reader experience for Feedly,
Mm-hmm.
click on Index on the right-hand side.
Right,
left-hand side,
Mm-hmm.
and then that'll kind of give you that effect.
Right. That's
But
cool.
so bye Google Reader. I miss you.
Bye.
Media. Movies, books, comics, TV.
You all right, babe?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Now I'm good.
All right.
Thanks.
So, last week we had Trouble the Waters on Netflix, and basically,
Don't even get me started.
it got removed from Netflix. And we were gonna
Between Monday and
and
last night.
yesterday. Yep. So we're gonna watch it.
We were so this counts because we were so ready to watch it.
Yep.
But it was gone.
So
It'd be
we
funny if we look and it's there now. That would be funny.
let me look real quick.
If it's
Nope,
there.
it's not there.
Okay, cool.
And so the funny part was we said, what we're going to do? So you know what we did? We watched Red Cliff because I think it was Punk Gopher who said it was great, which was
Yeah.
one of the movies that we had picked earlier about a month ago. So we did watch Red Cliff, and just handle your minimum number is going to be 50 to 150. Wow, a lot came off.
Darn you, Netflix.
But
They forgot to add more crap there.
here's the fun thing. Here's the funny thing. Even Red Cliff was off of Netflix,
Yeah.
and we had to go to Amazon Prime, and we found it there,
It's crazy.
and we watched it there.
So I'm gonna tell you what I thought of Red Cliff. And I liked it. It was a lot of action, tons of action. The women in there are really, really, really pretty.
And they all talk. They talking.
They all talk in a very, very high voice. Okay, and
Like
but
that. They sound like anime. See, this is where I feel like I'm bordering along racism.
you can't be any more racist than Scott.
They sound sort of like anime characters. You know,
That's
the girls.
That's what Scott says. So,
Oh, okay. If
You
Scott
said that
says I can
before.
say it, then.
but I'll tell you what I thought about it. I thought the coolest thing about Red Cliff for me
Right.
was they would actually show the name of the warlords and everything that were fighting and everything.
Right.
And every single one of them, their character in Dynasty Warriors. And I was like, oh my God, Liu Bei, I played him. Oh, Chow Chow, I played him too. And it was so awesome. I loved that part.
Right.
So, yeah, that was cool. And there was one guy that I knew Jay would like, and it was I think it was Zhang Fei.
Yep.
And I was like, this is so Jay's dude. And Jay was like, oh, yep.
The
that
dude was
it.
like tackling horses and stuff.
Yes, he's very brute strength.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, and he was like that in the game too. He's very.
You know, I wonder if there. You know, it'd be nice if there was a Dynasty Warrior game for the 3DS.
I don't know if there is or not. Probably not. But it's so funny that people talk about it,
there
and it's the
is.
same. It's the same game year after year after year, but they keep pumping out new ones for some reason. But I liked it because I get to ride horses, which I love. What, Jay? What?
Dynasty Warriors VS is an upcoming game for the Nintendo 3DS.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I wonder if it's. I have to check that out and see if it looks just like. So yeah, I mean,
That'd be kind of cool.
I played the heck out of Dynasty Warriors. You don't understand how much I played. Oh my gosh, I played so much. It was so much fun, and that was hack and slash at its finest.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're sweeping like 10 enemies away in one swoop, and it feels so satisfying
Right,
to
right.
play. So I think that's why everybody liked playing it. So I would definitely play it again. So yeah, so
Red Dynasty
Cliff
Warriors
was good.
Versus. That's what it's called. I said
Oh.
VS because it was capital V and capital S. So sorry.
So Red Cliff was good.
It was.
I'm wondering what they're gonna do for Red Cliff 2.
I don't know. I'm curious now. You
Yeah.
know.
So if you like, oh crap, I was feudal. No, it's not. No, it's not feudal Japan. It's China. But I was about to say bipedal Japan.
Bipedal.
But if you like, ancient Chinese war kind of thing, you'd love Red Cliff. It has everything you'd ask for.
Right.
So we're gonna watch Red Cliff 2 eventually, and
Yeah, we actually have Red Cliff 2 and 3 on Blu-ray, right up there.
hmm So I guess the people that died won't be coming back anytime soon.
Probably. Wah, wah, wah.
So Hundo has chosen
92.
92.
92, which was a good roll because we have 3 of these movies on here.
Okay.
The name of the movie is The Skulls.
This is one of the crap ones I put on here.
The Skulls is a blue-collar student who joins a secret society at an elite university, finds himself in peril when he begins delving into the organization's secrets. And I will go ahead and say, I actually seen this at the movie theater.
You did.
Yep.
Did you like it?
I mean, it was interesting. I mean, it's, but I watched it again.
And it's directed by Rob Cohen.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And Joshua Jackson is in there.
Right.
Do you know who Joshua Jackson is?
No, I don't.
For those of y'all who know, it's Pacey from Dawson's Creek.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know there was a Skulls 2 and 3.
Well, apparently you know now.
So
there you go.
Which Joe Chappelle directs the second one.
So that means they're going to be totally different.
It's going to be crap. Yeah, and 3 is J. Miles Dale.
That's going
to be crap too.
The kind of series where the first one's decent and then it goes downhill from there.
I mean, it was decent. It's your typical
2000.
It's your typical it's a psycho thriller, but it also kind of has the like the Da Vinci Code where it says, okay, the stuff in the Bible you read is not all
right.
So the Skulls kind of has that vibe about the government.
Okay.
So so I've watched it. It's interesting.
We'll be watching it maybe. Actually, you know what? We might watch it. We totally might not even watch this.
Right.
If not, we'll carry it over to the next week if we don't watch it because of Nerdtacular.
I mean, I can tell you what happens.
We don't do that here.
Right.
Anyway, so
and it tells you how bad fraternities are.
Fraternities are horrible things.
I know
we are horrible trolls, and we know exactly what we're doing.
No, I'm just saying.
No, in there they are.
In the Skulls, that's what.
But in real life,
they
aren't horrible.
No.
Aaron, please don't kill me. So
I support the Sigmas.
That's very nice of you.
It's the other ones. Let me stop.
So at Nerdtacular, they're going to do a live film sack where they talk about older, sometimes cheesier, nerdy movies.
Right.
And this year it's going to be Star Trek 3.
Right.
Which I have never seen. It's called The Search for Spock.
Yeah, The Search for Spock. And we actually watched this on Saturday.
Yep. It's a 1984 movie. I was 5 years old, so.
It was.
Yeah.
And I was 9. And it had Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future in there. And he was the head Cleon. And I was waiting for him to say, Marty McFly.
And the funny thing is that it came after.
Oh, yeah, Back to the Future came after this.
But I was with you the whole way. As soon as we saw him, we both knew exactly who he was. We were like, look at Christopher Lloyd.
Come on, say it. Marty McFly.
Marty. Back to the Future.
You got it.
I can't do impressions with crap.
Yep.
But it was cheesy.
It was.
Kirk was Kirk. Nimoy was Nimoy. But Sulu, he had this leather jacket that was so fly.
Yeah.
It was so freaking fly. I was like, I want your jacket, Sulu.
Right.
I want it.
Right.
But the Klingons looked a mess. The Vulcans looked weird. One of the Vulcan women had a mullet. It was all hilarious. And the technology, they use whiteboards a lot for, like, I don't know, little information pads. They use whiteboards.
Right.
Whiteboards.
So I gotta figure out who this Reverend Jim, because everybody was talking about Reverend Jim. Oh, from Taxi. Oh God.
I've never seen Taxi.
That is right. Christopher Lloyd was in Taxi.
I've never seen Taxi.
Yeah, I know.
Was that ever a series as well or only a movie?
It was a movie.
Okay.
I mean, it was a series.
Oh.
It came out in the 70s.
Was it a movie too?
I don't know. I have to have everybody else help me out on that. But I think maybe. I don't know if it was based off the same folks. But, yeah. Now I remember him being in Taxi. So
well, I guess that's another thing I'll have to watch.
Yeah,
eventually.
Taxi was pretty cool. I mean, it was during that time of Good Times / Happy Days / all that all that different stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So apparently Taxi and Taxi Driver were two different things.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's just a TV show.
Yep.
And now that we're further in the show, I just want to say hi to the newcomers in the room. We have Salem AIE, which
say
was-
Masu. Say
Say
Masu.
Say Masu. Say Masu. Roar Crusher. Zabi is in here. And Joss Wright.
And Mohagan.
What?
Zabi's husband, Mohagan.
Yes. Well, we already said hi to him, didn't we?
I don't know.
Well,
We didn't say
hey,
hi.
Mohagan.
You said who's Mohagan?
Mohagan.
That's what you said. You said Mohagan. You did.
Ass. So then Jay, while I was taking a nap, Jay decided to watch a new show.
I did. I watched Family Tree with
Chris O'Dowd.
Dog, you're not gonna let me say dude what played in IT crap.
I was gonna give his real name.
But no, Chris O'Dowd.
O'Dowd.
Yeah, that dude from Ireland. This is a sitcom that's on HBO, about 30 minutes long. It's about a family. Family's kind of a little dysfunctional, and it's pretty funny. I watched the pilot. I haven't watched the second one yet, but I had to watch it a second time after Renee woke up because I didn't have it turned all the way up. And it's like when we watch British television,
oh my God,
we have to turn the TV loud
all the way up
because of their accent and for us to follow.
Oh my gosh, it's like you really have to turn it up just to be able to hear everything. It's so
right.
funny.
You have to hear everything, and it was good. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah, it's funny.
It was pretty funny. Typical British humor.
The sister's the funniest.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yes, their humor is very dry,
right,
and sarcastic, and I love that. That's my kind of humor, so I'm all over that.
Right. And then this week, on the 25th, the last DLC, well, not the last DLC, but the last DLC for the season pass for Borderlands 2 came out. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep.
What?
We got to play some of that, and we had a blast.
Yeah, we didn't get to finish it because it was still hot in the room, so we got to play when it was cool, which wasn't a ton, but
right.
Tiny Tina is my favorite video game character. She's freaking amazing, and I want to chill with her. Like, I want to eat crumpets with her. That's how much
crumpets are crunk.
Because crumpets are crunk.
Right.
And she's amazing, and I can't wait to play more. And I love the little references they put in there. They're everywhere. Like, I feel like this DLC is the last one, so they decided to just have fun.
Right.
Like, it's total just fun, and they did a great job.
And I just love how they do references, like the last big quest that we did with the references to another game.
Is it spoiling it?
I don't know. To Skyrim.
Yeah, to Skyrim.
The Skyrim reference.
And there was a World of Warcraft reference.
Which one?
The Guild.
Huh?
The Guild.
Oh.
That one was funny. So, so tell us what you all think if you play it. It's freaking amazing.
Well, they have Borderlands 2 for console too, Aaron.
I know.
If you're trying to troll.
Truthfully, we didn't play it
if
on
you
console.
stop playing all those sports games and go.
Sports are the worst. Sports games are the worst. Hi, Buxley. Sports games are the wizards.
Right.
You run up and down.
Renee, you just didn't say wizards.
Wizards.
Come on, man.
I can say because that is just as whack as sports are.
Okay.
That's why I had to say it that way.
Right. So, Tiny Tina's Dragon Keep is great. So, we also been doing some not Pokemoning. Well, we have been Pokemoning, but we also been playing a lot of our 3DS this week also. So we've been playing
tons.
like Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Professor Layton, Fire Emblem, Project Cross Zone.
Oh, it's not X Zone?
I thought it was X Zone until the dude told us it was Cross X Zone. It's either Project X Zone, but no, it has an X though.
Oh.
But I thought it was X Zone, but I think it's supposed to be Cross.
So
I don't know.
Animal Crossing, it's becoming something I have to do every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but you might think it's a little kid game, but it's so much fun. I don't know why it's fun, The world interacts with you. Maybe you get to go to your friends' towns.
Right.
It's cute. It's really
I
cute.
mean, it's
I
like
like,
it's a portable Sims.
yes, little portable Sims with cute little animals. So whatever. I played it in 2002, like I said on the last podcast.
Right.
But this is really good. So I'm enjoying myself.
Yep.
Bam, Animal Crossing.
And then I've been playing a little bit of Project X Zone or Cross Zone, whatever you want to call it, and Fire Emblem. And those are two of the um, two tactical RPGs, I guess you can call that. And I've learned for myself, in order to I really have been enjoying them more so than I have before. I usually don't like tactical RPGs. I think because actually, I don't know why this never hit me, but I actually play them like D&D characters
Okay.
because you have to move the blocks and you have to be like you get an ability if you have your dudes side by side. They help each other out.
Yes.
And see, I never really dug in that deep into a tactical RPG that I would benefit from.
It wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing. And I know everybody liked the Final Fantasy Tactics. This game was it was hard to find. It was rare to find.
Oh, I remember getting
like
it when I had a PSP.
Point. At one point, it was super, super, super rare.
Right.
But then, they made it available more. But yeah, So meh. On the tactical thing, that's all you. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, actually.
You have been. And I'm like, man, she's getting ahead of me.
I'm going. I'm a Pokemon. Because Pokemon has one thing that'll keep me playing. I gotta catch them all. Because if you don't know, I didn't use catch mine. But I used it because it's true, because I'm a completionist. I mean, I want to fill every single spot in that Pokédex, which is why we got both black and white.
Right.
And why we pre-ordered black and white.
X and Y.
X and Y.
Yep. So and we also pre-ordered Legend of Zelda.
Yes, the Zelda.
And the reason we ordered
that
was because someone happened to beat a game.
I did. I beat Last of Us on Tuesday.
She did.
It was really good. Okay, it is not the best game of 2013, and definitely not the best game of this console generation.
But is it a game that was done well?
Yes, it was an excellent game.
Okay.
But it was not my favorite game of the year. But it was so well done. It was very emotional. Mm-hmm. The parts that I like most are the facial animations, of course, the story, and the voice acting. I think Ellie and Joel's voice acting and chemistry was amazing.
Yeah.
The parts I didn't like, the stealthing, and the shooting, but because I suck at both, I guess this is what.
Oh, you sound just like a girl gamer.
I know, girls don't know how to do anything.
Like shooting and stealthing. God.
Girls should just stick to Mario Kart because that's all they know.
Yeah, you should go play Mario Kart, Renee.
So I finished it, and I promptly sold it back because I'm not one to really replay multiplayer and stuff like that. Yeah. So, but I really, really, really enjoyed it, and it had lots of parts in it that was like, aw. But it didn't make me cry though.
But the thing is, though, since you beat it, you're not going to be able to experience the enhanced texture on the phone number, the fix they put in for single player. Yeah. Because that phone number, you know how people are, I guess.
Right.
They see a phone number in a game, in a song like 8675309, and that phone number that Alicia Keys had in that You're My Diary, the diary one. People will actually call these numbers. So there was a number in Last of Us, and that number went to a sex hotline.
Right.
Because people see a number, you're just gonna call it, right?
Right.
I do that all the time. I was like, oh yeah, let me go call this number because I see it, So they had to fix that. That patch came out.
Yeah, that came out, and I mean, of course they were gonna do it, but someone knew what that number was. Obviously, they just didn't pick.
That's not always true.
Oh, come on, Jay. So you're telling me?
Well, are you saying they picked that because they ripped off the dude with the map? Then
no, I'm saying they picked those numbers because they knew exactly what they were, and they were being funny. It was like an Easter egg, but some people got a little upset by it apparently, and they didn't think it was funny. Personally, I think it's freaking hilarious.
It's hilarious. Hey, baby, talk to me.
And it is better than Walking Dead. But let me say, speaking of Walking Dead,
Oh man, it's better than Walking Dead as far as
Last of
story
Us.
or playing. Did you connect emotionally more with Walking Dead
yeah,
because you had to make all those?
yeah,
But
a
you know
little
what I'm
bit
saying.
more.
Walking Dead makes you have to choose stuff.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, yeah.
with and
The
then
story for the
then there's
story,
actually good people there. So you may have to
yeah,
let somebody die. You have to choose who you're gonna
the
take.
story for Last of Us is a little deeper, I guess,
Right.
more in depth. Yeah, I mean, a
Yeah.
little more in depth.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
Walking
Yeah.
Dead is
Yeah. Yeah.
not
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
shallow. It's not
Yep.
shallow,
I know
but
what you're
it's
saying.
definitely more in depth.
Yep.
But speaking of Walking Dead, Kotaku announced about an hour ago that the next episode of Walking Dead is out this week. Yay!
Yep.
And I won't be here to play it. Boo! So I have to play it when I get back, and I'm
Right.
super excited because I mean everybody's been wanting to find out what's gonna happen.
Right.
So yeah. So if you all play it, don't spoil it, or I will cut your thumbs off.
And Darkspore was pulled from Steam
Yes.
because the servers were having an issue.
Right. Like they've been having constant issues, so Steam was just like, "Look, I've had it. I'm done." And they pulled it from the
Yeah,
store.
because they're probably refunding people their money back.
Yeah.
You know, because they're pretty good about doing that. I mean,
The game is 2 years old and they can't play it. And that's why people are pissed about this,
EA.
Yeah, yes, they're pissed at EA. EA has problems.
God.
But EA says that they're going to stick by Darkspour and they're going to continue to support it,
Yeah.
but they're doing a horrible job of it so far.
Like EA always does.
We didn't even talk about you totally skipped over the map. You
Go
mentioned
ahead.
it, but you didn't. So anyway, back to Last of Us. See, we're jumping all around. This is
That's
not
fine.
good. This is not good at all.
Our listeners are intelligent and they can hang with us.
Our listeners are used to us sucking, so it works out. So Last of Us, I think this is an accident. Maybe I'm being naive, but it seems like they ripped off a Boston subway map.
Right.
This subway map enthusiast. I did not know there was such a thing, but apparently there is such a thing. They actually took a copy of his map and used it in the game. He didn't even know. Had never heard of the game. But somebody mentioned the subway map on Twitter, and he has a search for people who's
Right.
talk about subways.
Right.
Which how does he keep the
I mean, you can do it-
restaurant out of it?
The what?
Because Subway's a restaurant. How does he get a whole bunch of tweets about Subway the restaurant?
I don't know.
But anyway,
He probably has that Google search so that anytime somebody says something about a keyword he wants,
I know, but what if
it
it's Subway?
emails him. I don't know.
I had this horrible sandwich at Subway. Oh crap, that's not the anyway. So all right. So what happened was the original map. He took the Boston Transit official map and he kind of changed it. He added some stops, took away some stops, put some colors, made it easier to read.
Right.
So he didn't change the map per se. He enhanced the map, and so then
They actually use it for Boston.
yeah. What?
I thought they actually use it for Boston.
No,
They don't?
no, they don't actually use it. But he put it out there on the net, and apparently someone thought it was the official one because, I mean, I would think it was the official one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it was just a mistake, and I think that they're talking. I don't know what came of it though.
But wouldn't you still check to make sure you just use it?
Yes, because that's what you're supposed to do in a video game. Every
Okay.
time you take something off the net, you need to do your due diligence when you take stuff off. I agree, but it was definitely not on purpose. That's my professional opinion, and it's right. So take that.
Right.
So good on you, Naughty Dog, for making a good game but taking people's stuff.
Yeah. So I think they're trying to work it out though, from what I understand,
Yeah.
and everything else.
What
So
I heard.
with that, let's jump right into some food.
The fridge is not prepared!
This is week number 40. Weight loss with Jay.
Oh yeah. For weight loss with Jay. Week what?
50. I said 40, didn't I?
Yeah, you said
This is
40.
week
I've been doing this
50.
for almost
Weight
a
loss
year,
with Jay. I know. It'll be a year and 2 weeks. That's
which
nuts.
is weird because I could have sworn we started on July 1st. I don't know.
Maybe we got our weeks wrong,
I don't know.
but who knows? But anyway, so yeah.
Hey, before I go to my weight loss though, I'm gonna say the music you're listening to is from the Free Play album by the Allen Trio. This one is called Metroid.
Metroid.
Yep.
Awesome. I like that
You know
game.
what? Let me. Metro's Crade. I'm sorry.
Oh, I played
Andrew Allen Trio.
Metroid on GameCube. I
Yep.
never beat it, and I feel so bad. But I still have my GameCube, and I still have the game. So guess what? I can still play it one day.
Oh, we never told folks that we actually found your original PlayStation.
We did.
The gray one.
Yeah, my mom is cleaning out the basement, and when we moved from our first apartment to our second apartment, we lost it. We
Right.
didn't know what happened to it. I told Jay it was still somewhere, and I said I bet it's in the basement.
Right.
And Jay was like, "Nah, it's gone."
It's gone.
But
Let's go buy
we
another
found the original PlayStation, and we're gonna keep it
Yep.
because it's not worth anything anyway. So I might as well just keep it. It's pretty funny.
one. So back to weight loss. I lost 0.8 pounds
Woo!
for a total of 102 pounds. for this
Yay!
week.
102 freaking pounds. That's awesome.
Renee, she maintained.
I did. I gained a little bit but I still maintained within my range, but I gained a little bit. 'cause
Okay.
I was having good food.
So a grand total of 187.6 pounds lost.
That's the Valentine.
And,
Doing it up.
And this is the week before Frog Pants, Nerdtacular 13, and we will have the grand total next Monday of what everyone lost.
Oh, are we gonna do it next Monday?
Well, no, I was actually covering up for you, but
Well, I totally ruined it.
yeah, you totally
I forgot to
ruined
do
it.
the frog pants. I will own up to it. I meant to do it. I totally
Hey,
did. But
I-
I'm gonna
I
do it right
tried-
after this podcast.
I tried to cover you.
Thank you. That's,
You just blew it.
I blew it. Never
That's
mind.
like-
I was
that's
ready
like-
to say something so bad, but
That's like when you and Deidre, when y'all came home
Mhm.
with the red tongues,
Mhm.
and you told your parents instead of saying y'all went to the store, which y'all would have got in trouble for,
Yep.
you said, "Oh, Cindy gave us some Slurpees or something like
Yeah,
that."
yeah.
And Deidre said, "No, we did. We had ices." That's totally what you just did.
But anyway, so I will tweet it after the show. So look for that. This is the final total before the show.
Well, I would say everybody doesn't weigh in on Monday. That's another reason why I kind of said next Monday would be the
Well,
final
everybody doesn't
total.
weigh in on Tuesday. Everybody doesn't weigh in. I mean,
Babe, I'm just saying. I mean, you can do it one more time next week, or I can do it.
I would love to do it one more time.
There'll be.
I would love to do it one more time.
Yeah, we can
Do it to me.
There's a restaurant that opened in the Summit called. Oh, not a restaurant. Sorry, a grocery store, which is equivalent to Whole Foods Mart, called Earth
You
Fair.
say Whole Foods Mart. I love you for that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep, Whole Foods Mart.
Whole Foods Mart.
Yep, or Whole Foods. That's what some people say. But
That's what it's called.
I thought it was called Whole Foods Market.
I don't think so.
Well, you Google that. Oh, girl. But anyway, Earth Fair is this, hoity-toity restaurant, not restaurant, but supermarket, the healthier grocery store. And they have an awesome hot and cold salad bar.
It is Whole Foods Market. I hate you.
Why do you sound so disappointed with me being right?
I'm just...
I don't understand.
You're always right anyway.
I don't understand this animosity with me being right. I just don't understand it. I mean, you get to roll your eyes all the time during the podcast. I don't say jack crap and everything. But if I get something right, it's like, oh, very right. Oh, Lord.
Are we done? Are we done?
Sure, I'm
Okay,
done.
so Whole Foods has an awesome hot bar. And so we discovered it when we went there just to walk in there, right? I was buying bras, and the lady mentioned that she goes over there for lunch.
In honor of Black astronauts, shout out to bra shopping.
Okay. Bra shopping is always great. But especially Jay, when he can tell me if it looks good on.
Yep, I get to go in the dressing room. I like when you go bra shopping because people don't expect me to go in the dressing room with me.
Yeah, and then walk in, and they're like,
why
oh.
not?
I'm like, he's my husband. Why can't he come in here with me? Like, he always goes in the fitting rooms with me.
I do.
When I try on clothes.
I get to watch they get naked, put clothes on, take it off. put them on.
What
Take it
guy
off.
wouldn't want to do that?
Bands will make
Rather
good dance. Bands will make good.
hate, so much hate pouring out of my eyes at you right now. It's like Superman's laser. Hate that song. Hate. If you don't know that song, just count yourself
Right.
lucky. Stupid song.
But anyway. All right. Are we gonna try this? I don't even know what we're talking about.
We didn't finish Whole Food. The
Oh,
market thing.
all right. Go ahead.
No, I gotta kill a bug on my screen. Go on.
Well, here's the thing. We went there because the lady at Lane Bryant told Renee and I about this awesome food they have. So we went and checked it out. They had awesome chicken salad. That was awesome. And then their food bar looked great. And we was like, you know what? We're gonna come back here for lunch sometime this week.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did on Saturday.
And
it was great.
they have this chicken pot pie.
Right.
I was doing a little dance. And they have the most awesome cinnamon buns. They make them out of freaking croissant type
Right.
dough. And I go nuts for croissants. So
She does.
it was good. It was really, really good. And then we had it again.
Croissants to make her dance. Croissants to make her dance.
And that will make me dance. Let me tell you, if you start tossing out croissants, make it raining croissants, I am dancing. I'll do a dance for you then. But so yeah, so I keep going. See, now I'm calling it Whole Foods. Earth Fare is super good, and they even had a $3
burger
burger on Sunday.
Yep.
So
And so we went there for lunch on Sunday, and then we went back for dinner on Sunday because we normally have dinner with the family, and they were out in town, and we weren't able to have dinner with them. But Saturday we did get to have lunch with Dee and dinner with Dee all as well, so it was good hanging out with them. So what am I gonna ask you?
I don't know. Are we gonna try this?
Yeah, let's try this.
So we have the last of the Tim Tams that Lita, our friend from Australia, sent us. These are dark chocolate mint Tim Tams.
Mm-hmm.
Dark chocolate mint Tim Tams.
So no Tim Tam Slam today.
No Tim Tam Slam. We're not doing the slam.
Right.
So just so we can make it easier for us to eat and be here for you guys. So.
And while she's pulling that out.
That's what she said.
That's what he did.
That's what he did. So you going? Jason, I'm going first. So yeah, we still have one more thing from Lita, and then we're out, and we still have a couple more popcorns. But
Well, we had 2, but Sammy ate one of them.
No, we still have a ton in here. She gave us a lot.
Oh my God, it's like.
Is it like Thin Mint?
Thin Mint, baby.
Well, you can't have any more.
Man.
But so if you have a food that we might not have around this area and you want us to try it, let us know, and we'll give you the address, and you can send it on over. And
Yep, and we got some. We still have some popcorn from
That's what I just said.
Did you?
I
wasn't
did say
listening
we have.
because I was just.
So
I was still.
You talk. I'll eat.
Yeah. So, our AC's getting put in on Wednesday, which I'm excited about, and Renee absolutely loves this. Isn't it good? It's really good.
Lita, why didn't you send a big one of these?
Don't be picky. Don't be picky.
Thank you, Lita. I love you.
Night, Josh. See you at Snowbird for sure. But yeah. And you know what? While Renee's finishing that, do you want to talk about that, or do you want me to go ahead and go on to the
what?
What's the Tim Tam? The reason I asked.
It's awesome, and I'm gonna finish this, and you can't have any more.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of Mr. Feisty.
Odds and ends.
Well, today, July 1st, is a lot of birthdays. You know what? I'm not even going to attempt to start the music off because I don't even know if we have enough music to go through these birthdays.
I think we do, but
you do?
okay.
All right, here we go.
Today, we have 3 birthdays.
We have 3 birthdays today.
Kim Price.
Yay,
Love
Kim.
me some Kim Price.
Man, can't wait
to hug you.
Can't wait to see you, girl.
Soph, which I still haven't met.
Sophia.
Eventually. Her birthday is today.
Yep.
And
Bryce, my good bud from Nebraska, holding it down. Happy birthday to you, Bryce.
Happy birthday, Bryce.
Tomorrow,
Bull.
the Incredible Hulk. Bull.
Yep.
This is his birthday tomorrow
Happy birthday,
from the great game of WoW. And then on Sunday, none other than the guy that made the bumper for this section, Mr. Johnny Feisty himself.
Yay!
Happy birthday, brother.
His birthday's on Sunday, so we get to see him on his birthday.
Maybe I'll wake him up early.
Maybe we'll sing to him.
Yeah.
We'll go to his room and sing to him.
Yeah. And then if you want a Nerdtacular, or if you always want to see what's happening while everybody's at Nerdtacular on Twitter, hashtag Nerdtacular is the official hashtag.
Yep, so search for that if you want to see all the goodness that's going on, and there is lots of goodness going on already.
And just a little sad thing, George Takei, he doesn't write all those awesome tweets and Facebook posts. He has somebody witty doing it for him.
Yeah, and he said, what's the big deal? Yeah, I have assistants and everything. What does it matter as long as it makes people smile?
He has a point.
But
it seems like, oh man, George Takei.
I was hoping
he was
that
cool
witty
guy.
and funny.
Yeah.
So he's not that witty and funny.
He's not that witty and funny.
But he may be, but he has PR people. But they paid the dude $10 a joke. Like $10.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot.
All right, and then you have a pick of the week.
I do. A pick of the week. It's called WTFevolution.tumblr.com. It actually it's a funny look at all of the crazy animals and creatures that evolution has wrought upon the world. It is so freaking funny, and that's becoming part of my feed because I love evolution. Just
right.
So nutty.
Right. And that's the show.
Just a show.
And if you wanna check us out, when we're not here, you can do so at ValentineCast.com. If you want to email us, you can email us at thevalentinecast@gmail.com. The podcast Twitter feed is ValentineCast. The Facebook page for us is facebook.com/ValentineCast. And you don't like it when I change up stuff because it throws you off.
You can call us at 415-75-VCAST. That is 415-758-2278. Video of Jay's handsome face can be seen at youtube.com/ValentineCast. Jay's Twitter feed is The Cowboy. That's TheCaoboi. And my Twitter feed is The Ice Flow. I told you we make it.
Boom.
That's
the show.
Dynamite. Oh, we didn't talk about Jim Kelly. R.I.P. I hate R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
I hate that. Jim.
Well, why you say R.I.P.?
Because it's habit. Jim Kelly, the star of The Last Dragon.
Enter the Dragon,
died.
He did. So, shouts out to his family.
He did. All right. Bye, everyone. See you at Nerdtacular in a few days. A lot of people. I'm so excited. Tackle hugs.
I want somebody to tackle hug me.
I want all the tackle hugs. Y'all better knock me off my feet. Like what's his face?
Yep.
Can't remember the name.
All right. So, yeah. We see y'all on Twitter and all that other good stuff. Have a great week.
Why?
Be careful. Happy 4th of United States, folks. We're free from the
stuff on fire.
We're free from the English. Bands to make her dance.
That is the stupidest song I've ever heard in my entire life.
Bands to make her dance.
And the thing is,
bands to make her dance.
My sister, she's a high school teacher. She had to tell me what the crap that meant. So I didn't know if that was because I was old,
well,
or what. But for those of you who don't know, this song is called "Bands to Make Her Dance." It's in reference to rubber bands around a knot of money.
I'm a dignified man.
This is
I
for people who go to the strip club, I guess, and spend enough to have a whole knot of money. Basically a stripper thing, I guess, or
I
anybody else who would dance to get money. So
I am a dignified man, and I carry money in my wallet. No, I'm stop.
in your wallet, or truthfully, how much cash do you really carry on you in a given week? Most of the time, my cash on hand is zero. So I don't understand why you would need cash in a big old knot. Why not just use the bank? There's nothing wrong with using banks.
Right.
It's convenient.
Now the strip clubs take debit cards.
You know what? Some of them do actually. If you
Good.
like if you do a lap dance, they do. Like, hey,
What do you slide a card?
no, you don't slide it in between her cheeks. You actually, they charge a card for a lap dance. I mean, the strip clubs are nutty. Like,
Oh, Buxley, I'm sorry. I forgot to announce your game. Ugh.
I thought about it and then I forgot. But you can't blame me, Bucks, because I forget everything. So that's all on Jay.
That was all me.
That's all on Jay.
Well, you know what? That just means when it actually comes out, we can just like, bam, it's on the store. Because you know what's going to happen, right?
It's not out.
I know
He
it's
said
not
wait
out.
till it's out. So
Yeah,
you did right.
I'm going to wait till it's out.
Good job.
I'm going to wait. But I was trying to get everybody excited. But, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be like, I want this game now.
So back to the strip club thing, because I think it was so hilarious. So on that night, I went to two different strip clubs. The first one was seedy and dirty, and that was the Hourglass. Man, those...
Was this in Ohio?
No, this was here. And those... And I mean, some of those women's bodies were banging. I'm like, how did they get a butt that big and a body like that? I'm like,
Have you figured it out?
No, because that stuff looked natural. It didn't even look like fake or nothing. But they be walking around with just like a
They have like two glasses on each cheek, two glasses on one cheek, and they're walking around.
But they just walk around in high heels and that's it. Boobs and butt all out. It's hilarious.
It's crazy.
And the other one was one where you couldn't touch the girls. That like the second one, you couldn't touch the girls.
You can touch the girls with the other one?
Oh yeah.
You smack their butt when they walk by?
You can do any well, not anything, but yeah, you can touch all over them at that one.
Okay.
It's that's why I was a little dirty. On the dirty side.
Man, come on, man. It's like
We're gonna go to one.
Why
We're gonna go to a good one though.
I don't know if I want to spend the money. Babe, I really have a hard time spending money on it.
Okay, well then don't.
Cause it's like I said,
I'm not gonna beg you to go to a strip club, Jay.
I'm not missing anything.
That's not something
Honestly,
I'm gonna
I
do.
feel like I'm not missing anything.
Well then, don't ever go.
I can just say I've never been. I never really had a desire to go.
A Kickstarter for Jay to go to a strip club. Hey, no, that's a great idea. And the home version, Buxley is right. You know, you have a little home version right here.
I know. That's what I'm
All
saying.
you gotta do is just get some bands and it'll make me dance.
No, I had to get croissants. I gotta bake some croissants. I gotta get
Bake some croissants to make me dance.
You know, I gotta get some croissants to put in the oven. I'm gonna throw them at you.
Oh, let me start this. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast. You hear me? A voice crack?
No.
Listen.
Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the Valentine.
Sound like you're a 13-year-old boy.
It's the ValentineCast.
Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast.
It's barely perceptible, though.
I know it's enough for me to laugh.
Yeah, it is. Stupid bugs. See, that's the thing with your AC being out. You got windows open. Bugs are everywhere.
Yep.
It's just little tiny flying things. What is episode 114? 114.
So,
And we're called, what are we called?
Preparing.
That's a horrible name.
Yep, it is.
You can tell that's a last minute.
Do you want to start coming up with the names?
No,
You can.
I don't want to. You're so good at it. I know you are. I am so excited about Nerdtacular. You all have no idea. This is my trip. This is the trip for me, and
excited because
I am jumping off the freaking walls.
Because you're
here.
extra mean to me when you're super excited.
That's because it's funny. Do you want another Tim Tam when we get off?
No.
Here? Are they really offering me?
Bands that make her dance.
That's so funny. But if we don't get any food for try this, we're gonna go get some. Never you fear.
Yeah.
The Valentines will always have food
We get
to
there
get.
1 o'clock, 12:49 to be exact.
Yep. We get the but the check-in for the hotel isn't until 4. But we're gonna see if they have early check-in.
Oh, I would be like, "Hi, this is how
This is
this
this
is
is Jay.
this is my MO when I'm calling a place and I'm hoping they'll do me a favor. Hi, this is Jerry Valentine. How you doing today? Oh, I'm doing. They'll be like, thank you for calling Snowbird. How can I help you? This is Aaron. I'm gonna say,
Aaron.
no, hold on, here we go. They'll say, thank you for calling Snowbird. Lynn speaking.
Liam.
Lynn.
Lynn.
I'm like, hi, Lynn. My name is Jerry Valentine. How you doing today?
Do you notice how his voice is all high?
Yep.
It puts
So-
people at ease when
yeah.
you do that.
Hi, Lynn. This is Jerry Valentine. How you doing today? They're like, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I was just calling to see. I have a reservation for today and checking out on Sunday, and I know your checkout's at 4 o'clock. But I was wondering if it's a possibility we can check in early. And she was like, let me go check real quick. And she goes, tick 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 tick. Well, it looks like they're getting ready to clean your room. So if you're at the airport and you come on up, we should have a room ready for you so you can check in early. I'm like, oh, Lynn, that's awesome. I really appreciate that because we really are tired and everything. So thank you. We'll see you soon.
It works every time.
Works every time.
Jay can get, I don't know how he does a voice like he does, but every time.
I can't be like, hey, Lynn, this is Jerry Valentine. How you doing today?
Yeah, because she'll be like, ugh.
You'll be like, what?
I don't have a picture for the podcast. What am I going to do? Jay, do you have a picture for the podcast?
I can send you that 3DS picture of our face merged together.
Yes.
I don't know.
I thought you said, oh, so it keeps it?
Yeah, I actually found them today.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I found
We
them.
could freak people out.
I got, but I gotta.
If that, you can't do it. We'll have to find something else because I don't
Let's
have a
see.
picture.
Do I have any pictures? I know I took some
The only
pictures.
picture I have are flip-flops, Amazon gift card, my AAA card, and my eyebrow, and the Christian Layton bumper sticker, and the weather at Snowbird. That's it.
Um, no. All I have are my kids. And
Well,
you know what? You guys want to see
pictures of Jay's kids?
picture of my kids? Let me. Yeah, we have a few people here. Let me pull up.
Bye, Buxley. See you
See you,
later.
Buxley. Let me pull up pictures of my kids real quick. I was actually kind of
I got for a picture. Let me see.
do a
I'm gonna do a search for
do a
Nerdtacular.
3DS. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Do me do a 3DS?
No, you can do Nerdtacular.
I'm gonna do a search for Nerdtacular.
Yeah, do a search for Nerdtacular.
And then I'll see,
Pictures, photo stream, my photo stream.
Images.
Bangs are making. You know what? iCloud. Here we go. You know what? Let me log in my iCloud real quick. iCloud photos. Where are you at? See? Ugh.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you win a 3DS XL?
That would be kind of cool.
Be like, boom.
You know what?
out.
Let me just do this. Doggone it. Making me upset.
I'm gonna eat all these. Oh,
All right, here we go.
we have to go out too. Remember, we have to go do what we said we are gonna do. Don't forget.
That's Black Astronaut. It's not doing it. Nope. Oop, oop, oop. Boom. How about that?
Did you do it?
Yep. Hold on. There we go. So, right here, it's my middle son. It's my youngest son. That's my 16-year-old daughter. It's the first time I've seen her smile in a long time. You know how it is, teenage girl. Let's see. Yeah,
They're all wearing blue.
they are. Oh, that's my free birthday coupon from Qdoba.
You took
Thank
a
you,
picture of it.
Qdoba. Thank you, Qdoba. For my free for a burrito.
See, Jay passed his eyelashes and eyebrows down to his kids. I've never seen kids with eyebrows that are just like their freaking dads. It's so odd. Yeah. It's so funny though. It's hilarious. Yeah, Daniel looks just like you. It's so funny. Don't you know I hate that. That is the worst face you could ever make, and I'm glad I didn't have to see that a second time. All right, let me add this photo.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all, we're going to go because
I'm outie.
we're about ready.
See y'all later.
Bye. We'll see you all on
Twitter,
Wednesday, some of you, and on Twitter.
Twitter,
Everybody
Facebook,
else.
Nerdtacular.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, bye.